Seals. And this
and
one.
again, it's gone! My word, Cornwall on the charge. And he tugged it one from outside the off stump, gave it a treatment, and that ball has gone over into the adjoining fields.
So Jelani
For the sixth.
So Rakeem Cornwall waits for Jelani Seals. He runs into both to Rakeem. Rakeem smashes this one over the long off area. And a couple of bounces and it goes away for 4. John Simpson gives chase. And while it wasn't a 6, that's a good looking shot from Rakeem Cornwall. This over Jelani Seals would have bowled. He runs in again to both to Rakeem Cornwall. And Cornwall down the ground he goes, and it's gone all the way. So Rakeem Cornwall gets a 50 in just 12 balls.
My word, the quickest 50 in this tournament. Here comes the way.
Jelani Seals runs into both to Rakeem Cornwall, who's on an even 50.
And he goes again. Yes, he goes. As easy as they come. And that's the biggest one yet. He goes into the stands. Cornwall on the charge. May have been inspired.
So Cornwall goes straight down the ground to long off. And look at that. It's gone a long way. 6 more runs to Rakeem Cornwall.
Folks, these are not highlights, folks. These are not highlights. This is
just 12 balls. Oh, straight up to long off. Has he given the man a chance?
During the broadcast, here is Johnson flicked away. Beautiful shot there by Qureshi for 4. First delivery, it was as if he was batting there all night.
All or none is what Zishan Qureshi is all about, and as you can see on the replay, he lets the ball come on to him and just at the last moment opens the face of his bat and let the ball run away to the fence.
And that's down to the boundary for 4. Qureshi goes with this one. Massive hit. Couldn't go all the way. 6 runs. Sean Qureshi, a 6 and a 4. 2 deliveries. I think we're going to go home early tonight.
Look at that shot, guys. This is a terrific stroke by Zishan Qureshi.
Yeah. So here's Johnson. Johnson's a good bowler. Comes in now. Qureshi pulls this away for 4. Short delivery. It stood up and into the boundary for 4. He's on 14 or 4. And I think Danny Khan, who loves to carry on a panchite, he probably needs to get down there and start preparing the toss for the. In the warm-ups, he was not hitting the ball. The guy, like he was playing a joke. This is pulled away, and that's 4 runs. This guy called Qureshi. That's 4. He's not going to muck around.
Look at the replay. Again, waiting for that ball to come on to him.
It was a bad delivery, though.
Bad delivery, no doubt, but freeing his arms, getting his left leg out.
I'll tell you this. Look at it. Sammy's back punches off the back foot, and he actually gets a single. So he is so fast dealing in boundaries. He now gets 1. He goes to 19.
Studies.
This time it's gone. It's gone into the swap shop. And while you're there, you can probably bring me back something to eat. That's a massive 6.
Look at the replay here. Again, this is all pure power as he pulls that ball.
But I wonder if he's a vegan as well. That's 6.
I think Qureshi is telling Trevon Griffith that you don't.
No corner and a wide mid-off. This time he hits it down the ground. Qureshi hits another 6. What's going on here?
And if you look at the
71
replay,
for 5 of 7.
look at the replay, Vinod. You can see he made room for that stroke. Again, waited for it and hit it over long off for 6 runs. That was a wonderfully struck stroke.
I wonder if he paid to come in. Here is Dean Johnson. He's into Qureshi. This is down the ground. Well, let's go. No. They take 1. They should be coming back for 2. So that's 1 more. He goes to 32 of 11. Gets a single down to long off now. Qureshi seems to be playing for the not out now. Probably that's the most singles he has ever gotten in his life. The pavilion end now, bowling to Qureshi. not really getting that as he would have liked. 40 and out to Qureshi. This follows his 43 not out in the. It's a wonderful victory for them.
We are close to the end, folks.
Good afternoon, viewers, and we are back into another exciter of a T10 game between Team World 11 and Team Pakistan. As a great shot by Sanjeev Koshal for 4 runs. Is right on his slot, and there was no fielder at deep mid-on. 4 runs to Team World 11. They moved to 8 runs. And there's a misfield there for 4 runs. Good shot towards mid-off. Right through the fielder's legs. Good straight drive from Sanjeev. Straight between the legs of the fielder. 4 runs to the boundary. White ball. That missed everything. 1 run. Looks to me, no, it's not a leg by. Team World 11 is on flying off a start. First over. Shot on the leg side, looking for 2. There's a mix-up in between, but the batter said no. After first over, it's 14 for none. Team World 11, good start by Team World 11. First wicket for Team Pakistan. Junaid Ahmed stumped. New batsman in, Naveen Menon. Mahmood Shahid got the wicket on his first ball. You good? Hello viewers, I would like to welcome Ivor Henry in our commentary box. He'll be discussing cricket with us and sharing his experience and knowledge. Welcome, Iris.
Well, thank you, and to all viewers out there, want to say it's a quite sunny afternoon here at the park. This one goes in the air. There's a man getting under it, drops it.
And there's another drop catch. And they took 2 runs for that.
Sloppy. This match is going for what? 3rd place?
3rd place. And it's a 10 overs game.
Oh, 10 overs, so it should be done quick, fast, in a hurry. Any reason for the 10-10?
Yes.
This time he's going high, and he's going hard, and he's going far. It's out of here.
Big shot out of the park.
So that's what dropping catches can do to you.
That's what they say. Catches win matches.
Yes, indeed. But the score quickly moves on to 24 for 1. Loss of the 1 wicket. On my way up, I saw a smart piece of stumping.
Yes, good glove work behind the stumps by the keeper.
Yes, indeed. Well, it's a place to be for cricket. It's the US Open. That's going to be happening all of tomorrow and for the upcoming week.
Yes, there's an excitement growing up for T20 US Open, especially a big prize money of 250,000. And teams are already excited for looking forward to the tournament.
Yes, well, 250 smackers. That's enough incentive. This time he's getting an edge onto short fine leg up in the circle. Quarter centuries on the board, 25 for 1.
Yes, Team World 11 has got a good start in first 2 overs. And it'll be the last power play coming up.
Yes, well, Menon, he's into double figures. He is on 10. He's joined Kushal, who is 10 from 5. So both batters going pretty much neck and neck. So Amir Khan, the man with the lone wicket. So the stadium situated in the city of Lauderhill, and which is indeed the only approved ICC stadium so far in this country. But next year we're going to be having the World Cup.
Yes, it'll be very exciting.
This one is trying to tug it from off the leg, getting some willow onto that. Just for a single. This one
Shot on the leg side. Fielder there. Uppish. Looking for 2. There's chance of a run out, but the throw was not up to the mark.
That's what's called taking on the arm from in the deep. This game is one for the ages, so you can always run 2 if you have the motor in your legs. Because you're not getting that ball. This is in the air.
In
but
the air between the 2 fielders. We're looking for 2 runs. And they're going to get 2 runs. The batters are taking full advantage of the last power play.
Yes, well, it's raced on to 30. So into the 30s, trying to set a target.
Current strike run rate going 12 and 0. Good shot on the leg side. Deep long on. A very unusual kind of a throw from the fielder there.
Yes.
Not above, not under. Kind of like a mix of side arm and underarm.
Well, at least it didn't cost them an extra 1. This time they just got 1. They've won 2 doubles already in this over. Outside the off stump, he's getting some willow onto this one. This goes aerial into the extra cover boundary down to his right fields and bowls in the photo, 1 bounce. So another 2.
Team World 11 cruising well. Big hit. Out of the park. 6 runs. Naveen Menon.
Yes, umpire Festus looking at it on your screen. Good use of the feet. Came out of the sweet part of the willow. And away she goes for yet another 6. Would that be the first one in this inning?
No.
Okay. So 39 it is for 1. And that was good looking over there. Some 18 runs coming from it. Or 16, I beg your pardon. You've been away too fast. Either 14 or 16, I didn't get it.
39 for 1 after 3.
So Naveen Menon, he had the better of that over. He's raced on to 19. But Sanjeev Kushal, he's keeping pace. He's on 15 from 8.
Both are batting with a good strike rate.
Yes. Well, the partnership has yielded some 25 so far.
Change of bowling. Ali Bukhari, left arm spinner, setting up his field. Ah, that's a nice juicy full toss.
Should have done more with that. Again, they're taking on the arm of the fielder.
Good running between the wickets by the batters.
Yes, indeed. But he got away with 1. I think that one should have been carted beyond the boundary ropes. But sometimes batters tend to have a look at the first delivery. Again, he's driving. But he goes hurriedly out to wide long off. Just a singler. That was a good looking proper cricket shot.
Yes, that was a good shot towards long off, using his feet.
Yep, so we've seen some patches of brown on the field. He's cutting. It can't be the point.
A lot of flight and with a lot of slow pace on the ball gives batsmen too much time. Another full toss, straight into the fielder's hand and out of the park for 6 runs. Sanjeev Kaushal didn't miss that opportunity of a juicy full toss by Ali Bukhari. That was a juicy, juicy full toss.
Oh, Christmas came early.
Yeah, it looks like Merry Christmas for the batters.
Yes, of course. And the first delivery should have really gone in that direction for maximum, but he thought he would have gotten away with it twice. But second time, not so lucky. It was carted out the park for 6. 1 away from 50. That's Team World 11. Another
full toss. That was above the waist height, probably on the shoulders.
Yeah,
but because he's used his feet, they cannot get the no ball there.
Yes. It's a good call there by the Skrelig umpire. 50 comes up on the board. Oh, this one is in the air, and this one is gone sailing towards the swap shop.
Big shot out of the park. 6 runs for Naveen Menon.
Partnership had raced away to 42. So Naveen Menon just 1 ahead of Kaushal. He's on 26. Sanjeev, he's on 25 from 12. So they're making good use of this 10 over encounter. Be reminded it's a 10 over on these two teams. Team Pakistan versus Team World 11, vying for third place in this competition. Started 2 days ago. This time he's pulling and he's getting, didn't come off the meat of the bat, but they're going to take on the arm again, coming in from the deep. Yet another weak throw coming in from the square leg. So the batters are aware of the weak throwing arms from the boundary riders. So they're taking the chances. It's good to see running between the six though. This time he's pulling down and he's given.
And it's given.
Yeah, he walked right across his stumps and tried to pull it to get it past the backward square leg. He missed it, and he was adjudged LBW by Delroy Lynn. Mr. Festus, one of our premier umpires here in South Florida. So Sanjeev goes
58 for 2.
Which one out? Who out?
Sanjeev Kaushal.
So his contribution to 27 from 14. So he would have really contributed to the partnership.
Team World 11 is scoring runs on a good pace.
Yes, they have a strike rate of over 11 at this time. So Shalid, he has taken the 2 wickets.
Yes.
Yep. So he's the one with the golden arm, it seems.
And his use of his feet straight above the bowler's head. They're looking for 2. Settle down for 1.
Yeah, the straight boundary is a little shorter than the square boundaries, so that's why they didn't take on the arm this time. It's a full
In
toss.
the air. Long off for 1 run.
Again, the shorter boundaries, they're not going to be taking on the arm, but the square boundaries, they tend to take the arm on and run that double. Outside the off stump,
And there's a wicket number 3 for Team Pakistan. Mahmood Shahid.
and for Mahmood
All
Shahid.
3 wickets for him.
So that's a second stumping for the wicket keeper. He has quick hands. That was wide of the mark. It charged him and was nowhere near to that one. The wicket keeper did the rest. We've seen one drop catch so far. They've been made to pay for that drop catch, but now they're making some inroads into Team World 11. It's 60 for 3, and all 3 wickets going to Mahmood Shahid. So he has 1 legal delivery left in his spell. He's done good so far for himself and the team. Just 15 of those 60 runs coming from him. So he has been very miserly. So the presentation will be held for this match beneath us at the conclusion, and after that, my understanding is that there is going to be somewhere around 4:30. There should be the opening ceremony for this, the 15th edition of the US Open.
Yes. Players are very excited for the new tournament, 15th edition.
Yes, indeed, with $250,000 on the line, that should be more than enough incentive.
Yes, big prize money for anywhere around the world in world cricket,
Yes, indeed.
especially at this level.
And at this time as well, because Christmas is the time when we normally expect gifts and presents on all the nice stuff.
Yes, MAQ Qureshi is giving it from last 15 years now in December.
Yes. Well, I'm proud to announce that I've been here for all of them.
And I'm proud to announce I've been all 15th as well. First as a player, then missed some years while playing, and then back after like 4 years, you could say.
Oh, okay.
How was your experience in 15 years?
Oh, it's been,
Evolving, seeing it evolving through years over and over again.
well, I can tell you, I've been through it all. We have played cricket here until after 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, we did too.
Yep. Ooh, that was a quick single.
Ah, directed would have been.
Interesting. Yes, so we've seen it through the cold, we've seen it through the rain. We had one tournament that was rained out when everybody would have won. This time he's driving, coming from the bottom portion of the bat, goes out to the mid-wicket area just for a single, a rare single. Thumbs up from the bowler, saying good work in the deep. They did not try to get the double. Even that should be applauded. Could have been running. And this time he's banging this one into the onside, and away she goes for yet another boundary. That was a good-looking shot. He was pitched shorter and getting onto the batsman, and he swiveled and picked the spot, the split square leg and the mid-wicket, and that's all she wrote. So first boundary for Apasami. Last name Balaji. He goes on in a hurry to 6. First boundary for him. So Shabazz again flighting this one, coming off the edge, and he's getting runs here. He's running towards the boundary. Would the ball win the race? No, that was a good chase there, but they're going to take his arm on. Made a slight bubble. So the first 3 we've seen in this inning.
Yes.
So again, good running, good awareness of the fielder, being some distance from the sticks. Plus he didn't pick up cleanly in the first attempt. So they took advantage of that and got themselves a third run. We're into the 70s now. It's 70 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Yes, Team World 11 is cruising.
Oh, this time he's pulling this one into the onside. He goes into the pad. Let's see if there's a signal from the umpire. No signal. So one more added to the batter and to the score. 71 it is for some 3 wickets. That's the end of the over. That's end of over number 6. Remember, it's a 10-10. And World 11, Team World 11 versus Pakistan. They're playing for 3rd place at this time.
71 for 3, 6 overs.
Yeah, I want to say congratulations to Team USA for winning this Legends tournament. So that match was early today. It was all of 20 overs. We would have seen a 5-wicket haul in that tournament. But nonetheless, 5 wickets was still not good enough to prevent the Team USA from winning this tournament. This one is flighted, it's flat batting it, getting it past the short mid-wicket, and they're going to be taking on the arm. This is going to be chancy. Oh, that's good running again from the non-striker. He decided he needed 2 from the get-go. Throw came in at his end, but we've seen some good running. So Asim, a local boy here, this one is gone for maximum. Was carted out of the park. Sure, you'll see it on replay. So Asim flighting this one up, and he's tonguing this one over the deep mid-wicket, and away she goes for 6. So the breeze is coming in here at this time from east to west. I think the forecast is rain on Sunday.
On Sunday?
Yes. So we have
Well, it's been beautiful weather from last 2 days. And we have seen some great cricket all around.
yes.
I hope the Mother Nature's let us have nice sun around throughout the US Open, so then we could see some good cricket all around.
Hopefully. Well, let's see. Asim this time he's cutting and he's gonna get.
That's a beautiful shot.
Yes, indeed. That's a proper cricketing shot. He got on the back foot, picked his spot, and hit down to deep extra cover. There she goes. There's no cover sweeper, so now so 83 for 3. So Naveen Menon is on 41. He's just had some 15 deliveries, so he's really going at a good clip. He's going after him again, getting in the inner portion of the bat.
1 run to Balaji. Moving on to 9. Naveen Menon is playing really well and is 42 of 16. He's done the most of damage. Another beautiful shot on the leg side for 4 runs.
Yeah, 1 bounce 4. Again, splitting deep backward square leg and mid wicket. This one was again short, and he was drowning in honey. There was a nothing delivery. So Balaji, he goes on to 13. That's the lucky 13. And he's just there for some 6 deliveries. So he took an over for himself. In the meantime, Naveen Menon has become a spectator. He's resting on his laurels on 42. Worthwhile contribution. Again, he's going to get full value for this. It's going to be sweeping, and sweeping well. It goes across the boundary rope now. 4 runs. So 92 for the loss of 3 wickets. We have completed 7 overs, 7 of the 10. So Balaji is on 17. Naveen would be on strike. He is on 42 from 16. Would he get his 50 in this over? He's 2 boundaries away.
Yes, he's playing really well. 92 for 3, team were 11, doing a good job for this 10 overs game.
Yes. It's a good partnership so far. He's gone to 32. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. So Asim Hassan,
Change of bowling.
change of bowling, yes, yes. He's been carted out the park. He went for some 21. Hasim indeed had to be changed.
No, sorry, there's a new bowler, Mudassir Bakar.
Yes, so Waka is the new bowler. But I said Asim, he went for some 21
Yes.
from his over. So the skipper must have said, we have had enough of you, sir. So Modasa, he's bowling spin. Oh,
That's
this
a
one is
big
in
hit.
the air.
And out at the park. Good hit by Naveen Menon, bringing up his half century.
In style. Brought it up in style.
That's a beautiful big hit.
So he
Good
raises
top
the
for his
bat.
50.
Raises the bat in acknowledgement. Sporting the number 3 in his back.
100 runs for Team World 11.
Yep, that's a big score. On the back foot, punching in the offside. Guess the legs are a bit tired. But that should have been an easy two, a relaxing two.
Absolutely.
But who knows? Maybe Balaji, he wants to get in the act. Let's see. Appealing for stumping. Quick hands again. But this time, Balaji, his feet was anchored in cement.
Yes.
No chance for stumping.
Indian took his chance. Mudassar Wakar keeping it tight. To the bed 6.
Umpire Lynn had a word with the wicketkeeper saying you can just pick the bails off. You don't have to knock them all over here and have me doing all this walking to go fetch them in the middle of the pitch.
Well, that's what keeper loves to do.
Yeah, so you can just. Ooh, edging, getting runs here. Let's see. There's a foot chase on. Ball, fielder, ball, fielder, ball. Wins the
4
race.
runs for the batter.
Let's look at it. Outside edge, and you're going to see a foot chase. Ball and runner.
Thick outside edge.
Yes, ball and runner. Ball wins the race.
Wins the race.
So Waka, he's gone for. This time he's getting runs here again. And there's an injured fielder down there in the mid-wicket area. You can see he was just gingerly going towards that one. He should have been able to cut that one off.
109 for 3 after 8 overs. Mudassar Wakar.
Yeah, I know a local guy by that name, Mudasa. So it's two of them.
I know one. Mudassar is a former Test cricketer of Pakistan. Mudassar Nazar played long time back in 70s.
Yes. Oh, this one
In
is
the
in
air. The chance of a catch. And safe hands to the fielder at the cover position.
So Naveen Menon has had enough. Gone for 51 from 19. So Al Bokhal, he has joined the wicket column. He's gone for some 17 runs thus far. So 51 from 20. I like the look of Apar Sami. Seems to be an aggressive batter. He's 25 from 10. Another stumping chance and given. Third stumping there for the wicketkeeper. That was a smart piece of stumping. We'll have a look.
Yes.
Stands out. There it is.
It's quick hands.
Yes, the line belongs to the umpire. Umpire Lynn had no hesitation in giving that one out. Didn't have to call for the review upstairs. He was in no doubt, being in the best position at square leg. Raised the dreaded finger. But the batter thinks that he was there. He's like, I think my feet was there. Oh no, he was taking a picture. I beg your pardon. He was off camera though. So 2 wickets in this over. So Bakal is in his final over and he's taken 2 in his second over. So Sundar. Ooh, so he averted the hat-trick. That was a good delivery. He was definitely on a hat-trick. The hat-trick was averted. It would have been the first one in this tournament. Ooh, he's hitting this one straight back over the bowler's head. And down to the boundary for 4. Signal comes in now. Ooh, the umpire was in a spot of bother. Had a word there with with the batter, saying you have all of that acreage around the park. Why you have to hit in my direction? Looping. And again, umpire have to duck for cover.
Yes, great. Another straight shot. Close call for the umpire.
Yes, there's 2 in the over. Yeah, I think he's saying, umpire, you can't catch me. I'm taking it away from the bowler and coming towards you. You move. Get out the way. 114. Oh, here's a switch hit. He missed it, I think, completely. There's a bye. So he fooled the wicket keeper as well. He's been tidy in his stumping. He missed that one as he was unsighted by the batter.
115 for 5 after 9. Team World 11 cruising. Current run rate 12.8. Almost 13 runs and over.
Well, Balaji been kept off strike. He had a strike in that over, so he's been kept quiet in that last over from Bukhal. Let's see what he'll do now. He's going after him and he's playing this one to the left of the cover sweeper. He's playing some football. The soccer scouts are out, I would imagine. So he'll be
looking further than I want, but the batter said no.
Wisely said no. I think that third, they would have been flirting with danger.
Yes.
So again, Balaji, he's an aggressive batsman. I like the look of him.
Good
It's
shot.
an inside-out shot. He's picking his spot. He's getting runs here. 1. He's turning for 2. And I think that's all there will be. That shot was deliberate.
Yes, it was played very well above the extra cover.
Yeah, just get it over his head. Not far enough for the cover sweeper. But he got himself 2 runs. So that's 2 doubles in the over. He's going after him now into the onside. He's going straight. Oh, he made a mock of that one. My word.
Boundary for Team World 11.
And for Balaji, he's quickly moved on to 33. 123 for 5. This is the final over. So he has got to get the wheels on. 17 away from what would be a good 50. And I think he's looking at the scoreboard, and if his calculation is is good, he would know he's 17 away. And he's cutting but not getting anything. Yes!
And there's chance of a run out. And they missed, and they'll go for another run as well.
Oh,
Sloppy bit of fielding.
yes, not backing up there either. The bowler thought he would have cannoned into the stump. So what should have been a dot turned out to be 2.
Yes.
Just 3 doubles in this over so far. He's looking for a boundary. He has just 2 deliveries left in which to do so. He's on 35. Oh, he's swinging and missing. So mathematically, he will not be able to get to his 50. 15 away with just a delivery left.
And they're going for another run. Sloppy bit of fielding once again.
Oh,
Team
my word.
Pakistan.
And they did get the 2. So innings close. 127. That's all she wrote from the 10 overs. Let's see. Top score there was Naveen Menon. He got some 51 from 20. Followed up by Balaji not out on 37. And we have Kushal chipped in with 27 from 14. 127 for 5. Just 3 extras in that inning. The bowling figures looking good here for Shahid. She got 3. And Balhal, he got 2 for 22. So 3 for 16 for Mahmood Shahid. That's what the wicket column looks like. So we'll be back shortly for the run chase. 128 would be needed from Team Pakistan on the resumption.
Make Group Investment Project.
Indian Lake Estates as our newest Florida land investment opportunity. Situated in Central Florida, in the same county as Disneyland, Indian Lake Estates is within easy reach of Orlando, Tampa, and the Space Coast. Indian Lake Estates is a gated private community covering 10 square miles right next to one of the largest freshwater lakes in Florida. Entering through the gates, you soon discover an 18-hole championship golf course, a 9-hole executive golf course, alongside tennis, pickleball, and basketball courts. And when the games are over, why not relax in the estate's 23,000 square foot clubhouse, have a drink at the bar, or dine in the restaurant looking over the golf course. On the western side of the development is Lake Walk on Water, a 14 square mile translucent freshwater lake that is every fisherman and boater's dream come true. And once at the lake, you'll discover the longest freshwater pier in Florida, a perfect spot to fish or just watch the stunning sunsets next to the abundant wildlife. Indian Lake Estates boasts a variety of half-acre buildable home sites extending from the golf course to the lake, including lake access canal lots. All lots come fully deeded as well as inspected for wetland and flood zones. Owners can use all the facilities without having to build. Caledonian offers a limited number of buildable lots with significant investment growth potential.
Make Group Investment Project. For more inquiry, call us at +1 561 392 4800 or visit our official website www.makegroup.com.
Had to get the wheels turning there to get in. He's pulling this one, he's pulling well, and he's going to go over the boundary rope for the first maximum of the inning.
Yeah, big shot again from Rakeem Cornwall. We've seen it. So Hamza Tariq comes out of the Scotland national team. And look at that. All the ease in the world. Inside out. Rakeem Cornwall smashes this one over the offside and 16 runs off the first over.
I will see what Jimbo Cornwall will make of it.
So Rakeem Cornwall, oh, smash straight out of the playing area, and it's gone a long way. Rakeem Cornwall on the charge and smashes the Jelani Seal serves up. And this one, similar position, similar result. And while it may not have gone as long as the previous one, it's gone for 6. Couple of sixes here from Rakeem Cornwall. The pressure, couple of sixes already. Rakeem Cornwall, this is high in the air. This could go all the way. In fact, it has gone all the way. So 3 sixes in the over. Jelani Seals. Square leg one at mid-wicket. Here is Jelani Seals. And this one.
Again, it's gone. My word. Cornwall on the charge. And he tugged that one from outside. Welcome back. Now for the one chase. 128 required by Team Pakistan. As the World 11 is going to try to keep them. And this time he's going sweeping and sweeping well. He goes over deep backward square leg. What a way to start the one chase. Mahmood Shahid makes no mistake as he pulled out the boom early and did some house cleaning, and away she goes. Just what the doctor ordered. Team Pakistan is on the way, chasing 128 for victory. They're 6 for no loss, just from the one delivery. So we have all of 59 deliveries left, 122 to win. Sundar Watchavan, he is the bowler, right arm over, down the leg side, and knocked on there by the wicketkeeper, wide. So I thought that Shahid missed out there. It was a nothing delivery down the leg side, and he had a swing and missed. So 7 for no loss. Team World 11. This one is in the air. He has the height. Does he have the distance? No, he doesn't have the distance. Catch taken. Wicket number 1 goes. So Mahmood Shahid came quick, fast, in a hurry, got to 6 and left. So 2 deliveries, and you can see the catcher. He is really happy for that. So Shahid goes. He goes for 6 from 2 deliveries. And Amir Khan is still there. So Raghavan, he strikes goal early. He was carted beyond the boundary ropes with his first delivery for a maximum, and followed that up with a wide down the leg side. But on his next legal delivery, he found himself in the wicket column. So he comes now, bowls to the left-hander, and this time, did he get a nick onto that one from the bowler's reaction? This one made some height on him. The batsman was on the back foot punching. There's a slip employed here, so they are on the attack. 2 men out of the circle for the first 3 overs. He's on the cover sweeper boundary and mid-wicket. He's driving, not getting a good hold of it. And they're ambling through for a single. I don't like the look of Amir Khan there. He hobbled. He hobbled his way to the striker's end. I think the fielders would perhaps take a note of that. But he's on strike now. And he's pulling well. Goes to backward square leg and goes for a boundary. So he too joins the party. And his first delivery, he got himself a boundary. That was a wayward delivery. Angling down the leg side and still going further down the leg side. And got the punishment it deserves. We're into double figures now. On to 12 for 1. Team Pakistan trying to get to 128 to get to the 3rd place in this competition. It's the Legends competition, and they're here. These 2 teams, Team Pakistan and Team World 11, vying for 3rd place. This one is outside the off stump and he's undercutting it, getting the bottom portion of the bat, and ambles out to cover point for a single at the end of that over. 13 coming from it, but in which we would have seen the wicket wicket fall, we would have seen the wicket of Shahid. He went for 6. He lasted just 2 legal deliveries. So let's see who's going to be bowling the second over. Remember, it's a 10-10. I want to welcome all viewers to the MAQ TV. I'll take this opportunity to say hi and hello over there in St. Kitts. Leonard Fox is listening up. This time he's cutting well, splitting mid-off and splitting cover point up in the circle. And away she goes for a boundary. So that was a loose delivery outside the off stump. The batsman had to hit it though, and he did crack it well. So 13 for 1. So Junaid Ahmed, Junaid, he is the bowler number 2. Oh, this time runs here. The ball is going to win the chase here again. He goes across the boundary rope now for yet another boundary. So 4 more. I did say Amir, he struggled. As you can see on the screen, there's a foot race and a ball race, and the ball wins the race. So Amir Khan is on 13. The score is on to 21. That's a man's age. Now you can go to the bar. You can have yourself a drink. Show your ID. You're legal. This time he's driving. And he's well stopped there in the mid-off position. That one had 4 written all over it. But it's just a single. Has a good bit of feeling there in the mid-off position. The one was hit straight. So for the southpaw, Junaid, he's going to go round the sticks. Is he trying to get a slip in place? No, he's going to use the third man up in the circle. There's a backward point. This time he's driving, not timing. Goes to mid-off just for a single. $23 for 1 over number 2. And this brings Amir. If anybody can, Amir can. And this time he's going down to cover sweeper. Just for a single. When the Team World 11 batted, we saw some good running between the sticks. I want to say good afternoon again to the cricket show. That's a show program that comes on every Sunday from 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. This time he's swinging at this one, and he's bowled him. He's knocked him over. Oh, wicket number 2. A swing and a miss. You miss, I hit. So he was charging a leg stop. That leg pole knocked back. So Abra Ahmad, he goes for 2. So at the end of the power play, we have 24 for the loss of 2. Target of 128. That's the target. The team Pakistan is trying to get to that before the end of over number 10. This time the batsman is driving, coming off the inner portion of the bat, goes down to mid-wicket for a single. So we've gone to a quarter century, 25 for 1. 25 for 2, I beg your pardon. 2 batters so far. Shahid has gone for 6. And last man out would have been Ahmad Ibrahim. So here's another single. As you can see, Delroy Festus Lynn on screen. So this is the last of the Legends match. This time the batsman is swinging and swinging for glory as this one goes beyond the boundary rope for 6. And that's a good looking shot. He got into it and heaved it over the deep backward square leg. So 32 for 2. So Amir Khan. I said if anybody can, Amir can. He goes on to 22. And he just used 8 deliveries to get there. We've seen 250s in this game so far. This time he's going in the air, but wide long off was stationed pretty straight as this one went to his left. So the batter, he was in no danger of getting out there, but the amble through for a single. Well, this brings Walker on strike, this time outside the off stump. That's Mudasa Walker. He is on 1. So Sundar, he's got a wicket under his belt. He's coming. Oh, this one is in the air. It has the height. Does it have the distance? It's going to fall in no man's land. As we had 3 boundary riders on the onside, long on, mid-wicket, and deep backward square leg. As his over comes to an end, so he picked up the 1 wicket for 23 from his 2 overs. So he bowled his 2 overs on the trot. And again, I want to say good afternoon to Mertrice Nesbitt over there in New York alongside Bobsy Nesbitt. Just want to say hi and hello to Miss Lynette Fox over there in St. Kitts, taking in some of this coverage alongside Rennie Raymore. He's tugging this one from off the leg, not getting a good hold of it, but there's a mid-wicket in place, so there's only a single. As a matter of fact, they didn't run the single, they walked the single, but nonetheless, a single goes into the scorer's book, whether he run the single or he walked the single. This time he's driving again, coming off the inner portion of the bat. And an attempted run out at the non-strikers, then a better throw, a dive hit would have been interesting there. Because he was on the back foot, getting the inner portion of the bat. So he didn't get out of the blocks, as probably he would have wanted. This time he's playing this one straight down to long on, just for a single. So not a bad looking over so far. Junaid Ahmed, he's in for his 2nd over also. He's bowling his 2 allotted overs on the trot. This time he's going after him again. But again, bowling to his field, because every delivery in this over so far has gone to fielders that are stationed there. So another one, 38 for 2. This time he's in the air. There's a man getting under it. He takes the catch. Wicket number 3. 2 for Junaid Ahmed. And that was a good catch. It was a good running catch. He had to judge it. He looked up and he stayed steady. And he took it on the run, as a matter of fact. So Mudasa Waka, he goes for 4 from some 6 deliveries. That partnership yielded just 14 runs. So Junaid, he has some 2 wickets so far for 15. He has 1 legal delivery left. And I think Team Pakistan is in a spot of bother at this time. in the wicket column. That is, they've just had all singles on that dot wicket in this over. Like I said, a good piece of bowling, good piece of captaincy, because every single has gone to a fielder where they were positioned, and the catch was a good one. Third man right on the 30-yard circle. Down the leg side again, he's driving. Beautiful straight drive, but there's a man stationed in the long on position, and they go through for a single as the over comes to an end of over number 4. And Junaid Ahmed has taken some 2 for 16. So he's done. In the bowling column, he's got to do some fielding now. So we had 5 singles and a wicket in that over. So we did not see a boundary. So the boundaries have dried up. So there's going to be a new bowler, obviously, because the 4 overs would have been bowled by Sundar, Reham, and Junaid Ahmed. They both got themselves in the wicket column. This one, oh, this one is an appeal. He did not take the bails off. Would it be a mis-stumping? Maybe. Anyway, it's a swing and a miss, but it was outside the off stump, so it was not, you miss, I hit this time. Okay, this one is in the air. The wicketkeeper gets on it and takes a simple catch. So Pakistan is in deep, deep trouble now with wicket number 4 going down. And that was a simple catch for the wicketkeeper. First delivery, there was a stumping attempt. But the second one made good of the catch. So Owen Paul, he is in the wicket column straight away with his second delivery. So all 3 bowlers used so far has found themselves in the wicket column. So it's 39 for 4. Pick up the lot so far is Junaid Ahmed, 2 for 16 from his 2. So Asim Hassan, he has left the park, so we have Mohammed Khalid. Ooh, this one would have been a smart stumping. Again, we're looking at Khan. He's not running, it's a bye, and it may have been a miss-stumping. But it was down the leg side, just missing the leg stump. By signal there by umpire Delroy Festus Lynn. So 40 days, 40 nights. Outside the off stump, swinging down to deep backward square leg. 1 bounce boundary. So we have not seen a boundary for quite some time. But so here was one. This one outside the off stump. The batsman deliberately went outside the off stump and picked up the length, picked up the line, and swiveled. And away she goes. 4 more. And that's Khan. He's been there for quite some time. He goes on to 29 from 12. It's 44. All 4s on the board. But not for long. It was 44 for 4, but now it's 45 for 4. So extras in the first inning yielded just 3 runs. And so far, extras is making their way here. Ooh, this time the non-striker was in a spot of bother. As again, Khan tugged this one from outside the off stump and went straight over the non-striker's head. He had to duck for cover. That 5.5 ounce ball hits hard. If Unfortunately, we've seen deaths from that cricket ball. 46 for 4. Again, welcome all viewers to MAQ TV outside the off stump. And again, he's cutting and missing as that over comes to an end. So Paul into the wicket column. One boundary in that over. He went for just 6 runs from his first over. So not a bad over. Remember, the target is 128. So we have some 30 deliveries left, and we have all of 82 runs for the target win. Oh, down the leg side. Oh, he didn't do much with that. I think he missed out on that one. That one was down the leg side. That one should have been going across the boundary ropes. But got away with it. Just a single. That is Kumara. What? Kumara Sami. Kumara Sami. This time there's one save again for him. Just one though. So we'll stick with Ganesh. He is the new bowler. So Kumaraswamy again down the leg side and just a single. So we have all singles so far. 3 deliveries, 3 singles. We're into over number 6. It's a 10 over encounter. So this one would be over quick, fast, and in a hurry. But they're laboring to get there to the 100. This time on the back foot. And a better throw would have been interesting. Another single. So 4 singles in this over so far outside the off stump. And he's not going to call wide because he's saying he stretched at it and he brought the ball into play. So a dot goes into the scorer's book. 78 to get from 25 deliveries. Outside the off stump. Okay, he's pulling it straight into the backward square leg hand and he dropped it. He was outside the off stump and he got outside the off stump, pulled it straight to the man in the backward square leg. It's short backward square leg, keeping company with the umpire. He jumped. He had to jump though, but he got there. So he would have spoiled the party. All of the bowlers who would have bowled got themselves in the wicket column. But here is Ganesh Kumaraswamy. He decided by way of the fielder not to get himself into the wicket column. So the required run rate has gone on to 19.3. So they're making heavy weather of this 128 that is required for victory. That is Team Pakistan. They have labored their way to 51 for 4 wickets. This match, the winner of this match would find himself into 3rd place. Outside the off stump again. The non-striker finding himself in a spot of bother. They're taking on the arm here. This time he's going to be run out by a long shot. So Khalid decided he wanted 2. He hesitated at the non-striker, and we will look at this again. Here his runs. This time a good throw coming in. See, He was run out by a long shot. That's what pressure does. So wicket number 5 goes, this time by the run out route. 51 for 5. Again, want to say good evening. Coming to you from the beautiful city of Lauderhill here, where the Broward County Stadium is located. That is in Virgil's backyard, alongside Aldi Watson as well. So Aldi Watson is in this area. I want to say good evening to them, and say good evening to the cricket show as well. That's a show that comes on every Sunday evening from 6 o'clock until 9 o'clock. It's on the World Wide Web. Block Talk Radio / The Cricket Show. And you'll get all of these scores and more. You'll have a conversation. 515-605-9850. And you can be a part of the listening audience, or you can push the 1 and become audible. Outside the off stump, wide outside the off stump, and this time it's going to be called wide. So it's called and signal wide. So wide, the extras have really helped this score of 52 along the way. This time he's pulling this one again. Not good wicket keeping there. He thought that one would have gone into the stumps. He went over the sticks for bye. So extras has really outdone the Team World 11 when they batted. Pakistan only gave them 3 extras. Just 3 extras. Imagine that. And we went to over number 7, and they would have already given up some 5 or 6 extras. So from the look of things here, I think Team Pakistan would be getting 4th place in this tournament. Team USA would have won the tournament. Earlier, this one is in the air, going 1 bounce to the wide long on. Just a single. So Owen Paul is in his 2nd over, so all of the bowlers are bowling there. 2 overs on the trot. It's just 10 overs in this encounter. All right, this one is in the air and going straight. Oh, my word. This guy, he can't even catch a cold, man. This ball went for 6. He went through his hands. Let's have a look. Nicely flighted. He's coming after him in the air. Let's have a look. He's there and went straight over his head. He should have been able to pull that one in. So we haven't seen a 6 in quite some time. They're going to need much more of that. And this time, good looking shot again, straight over the bowler's head. Are they going to be taking on the arm? No. This time again, they will have been flirting with danger. So 1 more delivery left. So Aaron Paul, he's got 1 wicket, searching for wicket number 2 for him. And in such, he would be joining Sundar Weham in 2 wickets if he were to get... No, he'll be joining Junaid. Junaid Ahmed is the one with 2 wickets. So final delivery here for Aaron Paul. He's driving back along the onside. He tried for the run out there. So just a single. So he would have bowled his allotment of 2 overs. He went for 16 runs with 1 wicket for him. So 62 for 5. The last wicket fell, and that was Khalid. He was run out for 2, trying to get a double. He hesitated, and that was all she wrote. So this is the Legends tournament coming to climax. Started on Wednesday, 2020, the Legends. I was asked to be a part of that. So maybe next year, in my latter stage in life, I might find myself playing with the legends on the back foot, and he's cutting, and he's out. Yet they know they cannot run these quick singles, and that was a good throw in, and here it is. He was out by a long way. Yes. 40. So we've seen 2 runouts. I had no idea why Amir Khan would have wanted to run, because he was hobbling all day long. In the field, he was hobbling, and again in his running. But anyway, there's a new batter. We'll see. 62 for 6. Would they be all out? Would they be bowled out in the 10 overs? We have to give that sin to Cardinal. That'll be a Cardinal sin. This time again, he's tugging this one into the onside from just outside the off stump, just for a single. So it was a sad way to see Amir Khan goes. He went by the run-out route for 40. Been the top score so far in this inning. Ooh, this one is, let's see, edging outside the off stump, maybe. Let's see if the signal comes in from the umpire. Yes, leg byes it is. We're trying to play this one into the onside. He came off the pad and went for an extra run. And again, we have seen extras. This is pulling this one here. But there's a square leg. Oh, he goes beyond the boundary rope. He's trying to impress the soccer scouts with his football skills. Here he is. We're seeing it on TV. Football skills. No. He was mad. So, much needed boundary for Team Pakistan. They're going to need much more of those, because they're behind the 8 ball at this time with a required run rate of over 25. This time again into the onside, but just for a relaxing single. That's not going to help Team Pakistan cause. They're on 69 for 6. The upside down figure, all of them is on the board. A 69 and a 6. 69 for 6. So 2 relatively new batters at the crease. So you have Shabazz Rapport. This time again he's pulling, but going straight to the square leg. They thought of a single. It remained a thought, because a dot goes into the scores book at the end of that over. A partnership of some 7. It's 69 for 6, which indeed is the latest score here at the Broward County Stadium. So we're going to be having a presentation after this, I would imagine, for the 3rd prize. But right after that, there's going to be the US Open ceremony. It's going to be open door this time. It's going to be right beneath us here. At some stage, you might be able to see some of the tables and chairs are being put in place for the folks who are going to be attending. So we have a new bowler here. We have Anis Atha Man, this time he's pulling this one, getting a good hold of it, and he goes beyond the boundary ropes. Yes, indeed. There goes the umpire's handle off for a 6. So they know they have got to get on with it. Make no bones about it. So after Anis, he is bowling the penultimate over, so they've got to get as many as they can in this over. They've raced on to 75. So what put he is on 14. He's going after him again, coming off the bottom edge. Goes out to extra cover for a single. So Shabazz Rasput goes on to 15. So Mahmood again, this time he's swinging this one. And they're going to be... oh, there's a misfield there, the short fine leg. If he had picked up on the first attempt, it would have been interesting. Once the throw would have gone in straight to the wicketkeeper, as he did. But he bubbled, and they know they have got to get the wheels turning. So they quickly run through for a single. 77 for 6. This time he's driving. Just for a single. They're going to need much more than a single if they ought to get anywhere close to 128. That's the target. Team World 11, they batted well. They had 2 50s. A knock of 2 half centuries in that inning. But we saw some good running between the sticks. So Anis, with 2 legal delivery left, has been carted for 6. But so far, good over so far. This time again, he's pulling this one. They're ambling a single. A square comes off the boundary. Again, this is turning out to be a good over for Team World 11. Even though a 6 was hit in the very first delivery of his spell, he has come back well. Again. Oh, he's driving again, but they have to hurry for the single. The fielders ain't no hurry for those singles either. Oh, there would have been overthrows. But then, yes, that was sloppy feeling. And they took the overthrow as that over come to an end. It was not the end of the over. The ball is still alive. So, some 11 runs. See some 12 runs coming from that over. So he came back well, having been struck for an almighty blow, an almighty 6 from his first delivery. He pretty much held his own after that. $81 for 6 again. We don't want to say happy holidays. We're into the month of December, and most likely we're going to be having presents and exchange of gifts and all the good stuff in this month. We know there's Carnival. Christmas and Carnival would be in St. Kitts and Nevis. Outside the off stump, keeping low. Batsman looking to tug it into the onside. He missed. Wicketkeeper stopped it. Didn't take it cleanly. But no damage done. Dots are like gold dust at this time. This is the final over. Mathematically, I don't think they can make it. This time he's pulling this one. And it goes across the boundary ropes for 4. So with a target of 128, with just some 4 deliveries left, we can call it for Team World 11. They would have held nerves. I'm calling it early, 85 for 6. This time he's going high, he's going hard, and he's going beyond the boundary. Whoops! For yet another maximum. So 6 runs. It's going after him. Too little, too late, I say. It's a day late and $1 short. That was a good attempt down there. And the fielder is saying it went beyond me. It went beyond the boundary rope and out of the playing area. So half a dozen. And again he goes in the air. And he dropped it. He waited an eternity for that ball to come down. And he put it down. He's all smiles. But it's not going to cost his team the victory. But he thought he would have done better with it. Let's look at it. Let's have a look. Good camera work here. Came down and he dropped it. Well, 92 for 6. Can they get to the 100 at least? It look a little, scoreboard would look a little more decent. Trying to get to 128. At least they were not all out. At one point, it seemed as if they were headed to be all out within 10 overs. But that's not to be. This time it's in the air. It's going high. Is it going far? No, it comes down just beyond, just behind the umpire. And the weary legs of the man coming in from the long off boundary were not able to get in there. Usain Bolt would have run backwards and catch up with that one. And take the catch, spinning about 2 or 3 or 4 times. Do a couple somersaults. This time he's pulling this one to a short mid-wicket. And the fielder is in no hurry because it's game, set, match. It's over. So we'll call it a win here. So top score in the inning would have been 40. Run out Amir Khan. A sad way to see him go. Some 21 deliveries. Double figures would have been Awis Mahmood. He got to 17 from 8. And you have Wasput. He got to 16. 94 for 6 with some 6 extras. That's all she wrote. And in the bowling column, we had some good looking figures here. We had 2 for 16 from Junaid Ahmed. And 1 wicket apiece for Aaron Paul and Sundar Rajhavan. 94 for 6, 6 extras. That's the end of this match. Beneath us is going to be a slight presentation. And then we're going to have the US Open ceremony that's going to be having. But tomorrow, folks, at 10 o'clock, we're going to have the US Open. My understanding is not going to be a match today. They will start tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So join us tomorrow from 10 until. We have all of 3 matches on the cards tomorrow at maqtv.com. So spread the word. We'll be here to bring you live ball by ball commentary. So with that having said, we're going to take our leave and say good night. Again, just before that, we want to big up the production crew, Wadi Lalman and his crew, for bringing the videos that you're seeing on screen. And again, they'll be here until another week or so when the curtains come down next, well, not next Sunday, the following Sunday. Good night.
We are close to the end, folks, but we have a couple of more people that we need to recognize. And each year, the Palm Beach County Sports Hall of Fame recognizes a person or organization whose dedication goes above and beyond typical commitment to sports and tourism throughout the county. Ladies and gentlemen, Mohammed Qureshi is this year's Outstanding Sports Contributor. Let's take a look at MAQ's accomplishments.
No one has done more for the development of the sport of cricket in the United States than our sports contributor, Mohammed Qureshi. In 1999, MAQ's passion for cricket led him to found a private sports and entertainment company called Cricket Council USA, which is the leader in the promotion, development, and expansion of T20 cricket in the United States. He has invested millions of dollars in the development of the sport across the country. MAQ built the first major cricket stadium in South Florida in Broward County in 2006, and he came to Palm Beach County a year later, building the Boca Riding Club and MAQ Stadium in Delray Beach, where championship events are held each year. The 2022 Legends World Cup will be played at MAQ Stadium. MAQ is a former member of USA Cricket, the sport's national governing body. He is the president and chief executive officer of MAQ Group, one of the largest real estate and financial groups in the United States, specializing in commercial real estate and sports management. At a special ceremony in Boca Raton last October, MAQ was bestowed the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Cricket Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Palm Beach County Sports Hall of Fame contributor of...
Good evening. I know you see my intro. I'm CEO Chairman for Cricket Council USA, and my job was build the cricket in the United States and have 8 regions, which has been developing. And first cricket ever been played and fast version is at T20 in Dania Beach. I migrated in 1984 in USA. My dream was how come cricket is not been playing one of the American sports. The reason is not been playing, there was long version games. It's the 5 days to find out who's win.